Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to You've Got Talent, where 8 contestants will be showcasing their abilities over the next several weeks to earn the right to host their own TV show right here on ASU TV. My name is Kirk Camphausen. Each week, contestants will be eliminated and judged by a combined vote between you, the viewer, and our wonderful panel of judges. We'll be joined by them a little later on. Standing right behind me, our music master, though, Mr. DJ Rio Durrell. DJ, how's it going, man?
It's going good. What about you?
Man, I'm doing excellent. You got this sweet little getup over here.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this DJ stuff?
I say maybe like 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years? Not bad. You see, this guy has got just as much talent as our competitors. So you got this sweet iPad getup right here. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
got it
new
from a
and
class,
big,
huh?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta step up to nowadays, modern day.
Yeah.
Turntable's kind of getting kind of old, you know?
Yeah, you can't just use a regular turntable. Come on, you gotta use the iPad. All right, man. Well, we'll be joined by you a little later on, Mr. DJ. And now our competition begins with Norma Lopez singing Don't Rain on My Parade. Norma, take it away.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud or rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll be my drum. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, a cinder of the shiny apple of its eye. I've got to fly once, I've got to try once, only can die once, right, sir? Ooh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see I'm gonna have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drama. Don't bring around a cloud of rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot and bam. Hey, Mr. Onstein, here I am. I'll march my band out. I'll be my drum. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Norma Lopez, Don't Rain on My Parade. Excellent job. Thank you very much. Let's take it over to the judges now. Tracy, we'll start with you. What did you think of her performance?
The performance was pretty good. I think you need to project your voice a little more. I could barely hear you over the music in the back there. So I'd like to hear a little more of your voice. You have a great voice. You just need to shoot it out to us.
Okay.
Ms. Combs.
That was my thought exactly. I thought on occasion you chewed up some of the words, and unfortunately you're singing the song by a powerful singer, and I just didn't feel that power.
Okay.
You were like too soft and playing it safe, seems like.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I've got that same impression as you two both also. I thought your movements were very nice. Maybe a little repetition in the point thing, but hey, but the movements were very nice. They seemed to naturally flow. And I thought you were really relaxed, and I didn't think you were just like, all tied up. But yeah, you can open out some more. You know, you've got another gear or two. Let's get yourself in that gear. But it was a very nice sound. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
All right, a couple of the judges saying a little bit more projection from you. Mr. Brown, of course, saying you can loosen up a little bit. How else do you think you can improve from your performance?
Probably more air support. I don't think I
I was
had
gonna
that.
say,
air
that was
support.
impressive. I don't know if anyone else was. I was very impressed with that last note holding it out. That was great. Well, thank you very much, Norma.
you.
We'll see you later in the show. You can have a seat. All right, our next performance from Tamara Weatherspoon, performing Fantasia's song, I'm Here. Here he is, Tamara Weatherspoon.
I don't need you to love me. I don't need you to love. I've got my sister. I can't feel her now. She may not be here, but she's still mine, and I know that she still loves me. I've got my children. I can't hold them now. They may not be here, but they still mine, and I hope they know I still love them. I got my house, it still keeps the cold down. I got my chair where my body can't hold out. Got my hands doing good like they supposed to. Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. I got my eyes, though they don't see as far now. They see more about how things really are now. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna hold my head up. I'm gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing, hey, hey. But most of all, I'm thankful for loving who I really am. I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm beautiful. And I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Weatherspoon performing a song by a very powerful singer. I think you pulled that off very nicely. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what the judges have to say. Mr. Brown, I see you taking notes. We'll start with you.
I got a lot of notes on this one. Hi, very nice job. I wouldn't have picked this song because it takes a long time to build up to anything. It's a very slow start. It doesn't really show what you can do. You have to wait 3 minutes to find out what you can do vocally with this song. So that, that's kind of a handicap for yourself a little bit. And some of the words, I was trying to hear, I don't know this song, so I was trying to listen to the words a lot. And some of the words, they got lost in this kind of arpeggio that just goes up and down and up and down and up and down. And I would lose the meaning of the words in that. So I don't know if that's a required part of that song or so much of it, but you might kind of back down on some of that just to let the words out. But very nice work.
Thank you.
Ms. Combs.
I thought I was seeing two different people. Now, in the beginning, it was, like you said, it was very slow. And I thought there was too much reliance on the microphone at the beginning. I thought you started in a key that was too low, and so therefore you seemingly like had the microphone almost in your mouth, and I found that distracting because I wanted to see your face, your expressions, and I couldn't see that with the microphone, right up there. And you didn't start to move until the end. I didn't know whether you were afraid or whether you just thought that the song dictated that. But I found that kind of distracting. I kept thinking, oh, okay, she's really nervous and she's not going to open up. And then toward the end, you did. So I found that kind of distracting. And for me, I was pulling for you, and then I was going, oh, come on, okay, come on, let me hear something. So I thought I saw two people up there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I have to agree. I think you need to work on your stage presence. You started out kind of slow. Like you said, you kind of covered your mouth up to the microphone. And then you didn't really get into it till the latter part of the song. I don't think this was a really good song for you. I think maybe you should make a different choice. And you have a great voice and you have a lot of range, but you're not choosing the right songs to express that range. And if you're going to pick a song like this, you probably need to stand in front of a mirror and sort of perform for yourself, and then kind of work that out before you get on the stage. You really got to watch that microphone. You really got to watch your stage presence, especially if you're going to perform a powerful song like that. Like I'm with Mr. Brown, I didn't know the words to the song, so I wasn't quite following it. It was very hard to hear in the very beginning, and then you come way out and you go way back. A little more consistency and work on that stage presence. Otherwise, it was, you have a great voice, so you just need to kind of work on a few things.
All right, thank you, judges. And as we just heard the judges' comments, anything else stand out to you from what they said about your performance?
Yes, I probably work on my stage presence and consistency during my song.
All right, well, Tamara, thank you very much.
Thank
Great
you.
singing performance, and we'll see you later in the show. All right, and when we come back, a beatboxer and a stand-up comic. It's all next on You've Got Talent. Stay tuned.
There's a monster in my bathtub. innocent things from triggering an asthma attack.
Please make the monsters go away.
Learn how to stop their asthma attacks at noattacks.org.
All right, welcome back to You've Got Talent, showcasing some of the best talent at Arkansas State University. Well, the first couple of acts, we had 2 singing performances, beautifully done by Norma Lopez and Tamara Weatherspoon. Now we're going to take a little bit of break from that, and we're going to give our DJ a break as well, because this next guy will be making his own music, beatboxing. He's Christian Moore, and he's done this act in front of 4 million people in China, so he's no stranger to the spotlight. Take it away, Christian.
If your mother only knew that you were trying to get with me. If your mother only knew, if your mother only knew, if your mother only knew that you was trying to get. One, two. Thank you.
All right, Christian Moore, beatboxing. You know, aside from the fact that that was amazing, I'd have to say you probably want some water about now.
I've got a little bit of cotton mouth right now. Just a little bit.
Well, great job, judges.
Thank you.
We'll start with you, Miss Combs.
Do you eat out that same mouth? No. You could tell, unfortunately, when you start to get a little dry. I don't know how you prevent that from happening because you're doing so many different sounds and all at the same time. That's kind of a unique talent.
Thank you very much. When I do on-stage performances, it's normally in front of a crowded venue, a different venue, and I have water, and I can take breaks.
So what was the reaction in China?
Well, it was on a set on a television show, so I really only had the cameras as the reaction of the cameras. But when I do performances in front of live crowds, they love it. And I have the advantage of a microphone and speakers too, so that really amplifies it a lot. That's a big thing. Acapella is different. So.
All right, Mr. Wineland.
Yeah, it's an interesting talent you have there.
Thank you.
I can't see the need for water and whatnot. And I also see the need for you to have some sort of amplification, because you know, for this venue here is probably not your best venue. But otherwise, it is an interesting talent. And
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I like how you did incorporate the words and the beats at the same time. Like I said, I was very interested in how this went over in China, but since you didn't really have a live audience to bounce this off of, you know, really we'll never know.
There was a set audience, and they really liked it, but I think they were required to like it for the cameras and whatnot. So.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, there's a little difference between
Yeah.
you know, 4 million live people and you know, a laugh track. So.
All right, Mr. Brown.
All right. Well, my first comment is when I heard you start to sing, I immediately wrote down, find your own singing voice. It sounded, I don't know who it sounded just like, but it sounded just like somebody. And I'm going, I know that voice, but it's not yours.
Right.
So, you know, imitation is the highest form of flattery, but with what you're doing, you deserve it. You deserve to have it be you singing and in your voice. So don't be afraid to use your own voice. I mean, it's, you know, it doesn't have to be part of the, you know, you're imitating instruments, but you don't have to imitate somebody else's voice. Use your own voice. I think it'll be good. The thing I liked the best was right toward the end. I almost got a little chuckle out of that at this part at the end. When you did start to try to do the rhythm track underneath the singing, I was listening to the voice. And naturally it's going to be kind of a little clipped. I could hear the words get clipped, so you can get in there with the other thing.
Right.
But that's my thing. Find your own singing voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked up a little Mario Brothers there.
That was the.
Okay. I was just to make sure.
That was a good call.
At the end there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The Mario Brother work there.
I like that.
All right,
Thank you,
Christian.
guys.
Great job. And now performing in front of 4 million people has been nerve-wracking. You said you were a bit nervous for the audition. What about tonight? How'd you feel?
Also a little nervous. Cameras, they just tend to make you. You don't have anyone to perform in front of, so it kind of.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You can have a seat. We'll see you back.
Thank you
later
very
in the
much.
show. And coming on next, we have our stand-up comic. He goes by Ted Dungle. Take a look.
Hi, my name's Ted Dungle, and I hope you came here to have some fungal. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
One second. Okay, this is a good one. I have a friend who he recently got married. He's a young bachelor, and he threw it all away. And his wife definitely wears the pants in a relationship. I mean, she won't let him wear pants. I've seen this guy build a snowman in shorts. His legs look like a couple of Twizzlers, the fruit snack. Goldfish are one of my favorite snacks. I mean, they're absolutely delicious, but I keep on getting kicked out of Petco stores. Kittens are a lot like bagels when you. I didn't really finish that. They both chase mice. Don't you hate it when you get yelled at for eating ravioli straight out of the can? I mean, I do it all the time. It's like, come on, I just want to build my model USS Enterprise starship, Mom. Thanks. Tough crowd. Chocolate pudding's weird. Oh. Well, that was my gift to comedy.
First of all, I like the hair. I like the glasses. You're looking very nice. That's a nice.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see what our judges have to say.
Is that to me? Is that to me?
Take it,
All
Mr.
right.
Brown.
I
It's on
have
you.
to start this. That's Mr. Dungle, is it right? Yes. You look
with
you
a
look
U.
familiar to me. Are you enrolled here at this institution, sir?
No, I used to be in Flock of Seagulls, if you were into that.
Oh, yeah, I
era of
remember you
music.
now. I remember you now. It was a good gig for you, too.
Thanks.
Well, first of all, I think this is comic genius. Absolute genius. And I know exactly where you're coming from. And it reminds me, your work, sir, reminds me of a joke that I can't remember the stand-up comic's name, but he was kind of this very deadpan humor guy. You know what I'm talking about, deadpan humor.
Is it
right?
Bill
Right?
Cosby?
Like Stephen Wright.
Yeah, I don't know the guy's name, but he's standing there, he's saying, and here's one of his jokes. He says, I bought some used paint.
Yeah, Stephen Wright.
It was in the shape of a house. Now that's comic genius, and I think that's where you're going, so you got to mine that deeply, but get off paper while you're doing it.
Ms. Combs.
I couldn't get past you. I was, besides distracted by the lawnmower, I was confused. I don't know. You walk up and I'm going, okay, a bad dye job, but okay, I've seen that beard being a different color than the hair on people before. I didn't think it worked then, don't think it works now. You are very brave to get up before people in public and do this.
Thanks.
in
That's
front of
Yes,
people you
yes,
don't
he is.
know.
Yes, he is.
what
Yes,
my
he is.
grandma's
Yeah.
always said.
So brave points.
So that's two.
so
That's two
far.
pluses there, right?
Mr.
Um,
Wineland.
You're talentless. You should not do comic at all. You're not funny.
Trying to be nice.
I don't know what that was, but
Talentless.
it
What
wasn't
is that?
funny. You're not funny. And if you have to write stuff down, then you probably shouldn't be on the stage. So you should go home and try again.
All right, any reaction to what the judges have said, Mr. Dungle?
No, I'm a strong man. I'll just go back to the drawing board.
Hey, just recover from this.
Yeah.
Learn from this. The
Hey.
judges have some great insight, some great words of wisdom.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Dungle. You can have a seat.
Bye.
Thank you very much. All right, a stand-up comic, beatboxer, and 2 singers. What's left? A freestyle poet. That's coming up next on You've Got Talent. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, it's Elmo.
And I'm Secretary Kathleen Sebelius.
Elmo and Secretary Sebelius are here to tell you how to stay healthy this flu season.
First, you learn to sneeze into the bend of your arm like this.
Oh, very good. Always wash your hands really well.
And remember to have a plan in case your child is too sick for school, so someone can stay home with them until they get better.
Stay healthy, America.
And the talent is aplenty. We have much more to come. Right now, PJ performing the poem Superman, I believe it's called, right? Yeah. Superman. He's a freestyle poet. PJ, the floor is yours, my friend.
Look, I know that you have taken chances. You have foreseen a future with people who have told you all the right things, but with the wrong intentions to lead you astray. But now I'm standing in front of you telling you to close your eyes. Walk by faith, not by sight. Take my hand and let me show you the way. No more drenched pillows from crying night after night, thinking all guys are just the same. Let my lips soak up your tears of frustration as I kiss away your pain. Now let me take this moment and show you my appreciation. See, I would like to thank you for being who you really are, which is someone I don't believe I could live without. Girl, I swear my tongue's name must be yours because you're all I seem to talk about. See, you must be an artist of vision, for you have used my eyes as paintbrushes and imprinted your face on the back of my eyelids. Because even when I close my eyes to dream of the most perfect girl, you're the only one I can see myself with. Now, I notice that you're timid, scared, thinking what if the words I tell you right now become what those guys told you way back then, just another illusion? Well, it's kind of like a math problem. Add your confused mind with your subtracted soul, divide your heart down the middle, and multiply your tears, and I'll give you my 5 senses for a solution. First, we'll start with my eyes. Take them away. Make me blind and rename yourself Braille so I can only feel your beauty. Snatch away my ears. Make me deaf so I can no longer hear your voice, but it is heaven sent. Take away my nose so I can no longer smell the scent of your perfume, so I will breathe harder through my mouth to fill my lungs with your presence. Tie my hands around my back so I can no longer feel your body, only imagine its blessings. Take your hand and cover my mouth so I can no longer taste your existence. But wait, I need you to exhale. For your carbon dioxide is the oxygen that I need to breathe. That's why I give you honesty. Now, if you question me, you must do this so cautiously. For your love could be my answer. Life before you was a disease, and you are the cure to my cancer. So Wonder Woman, I hope you understand that before you, I was only human, but you gave me that power to make me your Superman.
All right, PJ, thank you very much. That was nice. Judges, we'll start with you, Mr. Wineland. What do you think about PJ's performance?
Well, I didn't really get the whole Superman thing. You kind of got us at the end with that. I don't know, kind of speechless with the whole deal. It was more of a, I saw the poetry, but it was more of a, you could probably put that to music. That was more like a rap song. I didn't really get I didn't really get the poetry out of it, the whole meaning of the Superman thing out of the poetry out of it, because there was, I had a totally different impression about it before he actually started. So,
Ms. Combs.
Take that away.
I thought your images were good. One thing that bothered me was that you had your eyes closed way too much. I understood the part where you closed them when you were talking about she being blind or being braille, but for most of it, you had your eyes closed, and it gave me the impression that you were trying to see your words that you'd written and memorized, and that must not be the case, but you need to open your eyes so I can see. And too many of your words ran together, you know.
Mr. Brown.
It's up to me now, okay? All right. PJ, all I could think about was pajamas. So that's number one. But that's, you know, it's kind of minor, you know, like, you know, PJ. Oh, PJs, oh, you know, cute, you know, but, you know, it's cute, you know, but hey, you know, I don't know if it's what you want ultimately. But anyway, all right, I'm going somewhere. All right, Ms. Combs, eye contact, absolutely. I think the first thing, your first word is look, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't it? And that's the first word? First thing. Look, and your eyes are closed. So this is sort of a new medium for you, and you really have to talk to that camera. When you say look, you be looking at them, right? So you can, it's like she says, you can express with your eyes as well. So open yourself out. You're kind of in there. And I understand that, but this is a new world. You got people looking at you, and you can make your point facially with your eye contact. It's really important in this situation. I really thought your imagery was really very good. I love the imagery. One thing I would suggest to you is work with, play with, and start to appreciate the silence, what you can do with silence. You're going along. I like your pace. Your pace is good, but sometimes you got to stop because you said you had trouble kind of following, right? Because it never stopped.
Right.
Right. So when you make a point, stop. Let that point sink in just a little bit. So and that'll give you so much more rhythmic variety. That'll give you so many more tools to play with. That silence, that pause. But you're doing great stuff.
All right, thank you, judges. And PJ, just a quick question before we wrap up. How long have you been doing this poetry stuff? How long have you been into this?
Since I was like 12.
All right.
Yeah, a long time.
And did you write this poem yourself?
Yeah, I write all my things
Okay.
myself, yeah.
Sweet. All right, PJ, thank you very much. We'll see you later on in the show. And we've got much more to come on You Got Talent. Don't go anywhere. So much more to come. DJ, hit it.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around until you...
Playing guitar and singing, performing Lady Antebellum's hit Just a Kiss, Hanessa Goomba.
To fight these feelings when it feels so hard to breathe. I'm caught up in this moment, caught up in your smile. I've never opened up to anyone, so hard to hold back when I'm holding you in my arms. But we don't need to rush this. Let's just take it slow. Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight, just a touch on the fire burning so bright. I don't wanna mess this thing up, I don't wanna push too far. Just a shot in the dark that you just might be the one I've been waiting for my whole life. So baby, I'm alright, just a kiss goodnight. Oh. that if we give this a little time, it will only bring us closer to love we wanna find. It's never felt so real, no, it's never felt so right. Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight, just a touch on the fire burning so bright. I don't wanna mess this thing up, I don't wanna push too far. Just a shot in the dark that you just might be the one I've been waiting for my whole life. So baby, I'm alright with just a kiss goodnight. No, I don't wanna say goodnight. I know it's time to leave, but you'll be in my dreams tonight. Tonight, tonight. Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight, just a touch on the fire burning so bright. I don't wanna mess this thing up, I don't wanna push too far. Just a shot in the dark that you just might be the one I've been waiting for my whole life. So baby, I'm alright with just a kiss goodnight.
Vanessa Goomba performing the Lady Antebellum hit. Thank you very much. That was beautiful. All right, let's turn our attention to the judges now, starting with you, Mr. Brown. What did you think of Miss Goomba's performance?
That was beautiful. It was very nice, lovely, soft. I liked many things about it. I've got a couple things to say, but I want you to know, all over, very good. I liked the way you worked with the guitar. The guitar seemed to be very seamless. You weren't paying attention to what you were playing. It was just under there. It was doing its job, and you seemed very comfortable playing the guitar and focusing all your attention on the song. That was really great. A couple of tiny things. I couldn't catch some of the words, and I love the softness of the sound of your voice. If I could get maybe I would say dial up a few consonants so that I could hear the beginning and the end of the words, so that they might just come out just a little cleaner. I don't want to mess up that wonderful feeling you're getting, but that's one thing. And here's a really odd but small detail. And when I was looking at you in the monitor, when you're going to go play, clean all the fingerprints off the guitar top, because it looks kind of weird to have all the smudges and stuff on it. It's just because you don't want anything to distract the audience. All
right.
Ms. Combs.
Okay, I did notice the smudges myself.
There you go.
But my thing was that your voice wasn't really clear until you started the chorus the first time. You know, it was a little too low, and I couldn't hear the words. But if you bring that up, I think it'd be really beautiful.
I'm kind of with them on the voice projection end of it. You know, just your presence and everything's great. I mean, it seems like Mr. Brown said here, you've got the guitar and it seems seamless in your performance, but you're not projecting yourself as if, you know, if you'd been in front of, you know, a reasonably sized crowd, people in the back probably wouldn't have heard you, even with a microphone. So you need to kind of make some of those words a little more clear and just project that voice and maybe put a little more, I guess, a little more air into it.
All right, you heard from the judges. Any comments from what you heard from them?
Well, thank you, and I will make sure that I can make it right, but yeah.
Have to clean up the smudges on the guitar. How long have you been playing guitar?
3 years.
3 years, and
Yeah.
how long have you been singing?
Pretty much all my life.
Just something you kind of
Yeah.
picked up and you enjoyed. How long have you been doing both? Did it come naturally to sing and play the guitar at the same time? Because a lot of people can find that difficult.
It was hard at first, but I just got used to it.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much. That was Vanessa Goomba. When we come back, we'll have a visit from a drummer, Kedrick Campbell. Don't go anywhere.
There's a monster in my bathtub.
Keep innocent things from triggering an asthma attack.
Please make the monsters go away.
Learn how to stop their asthma attacks at noattacks.org.
Welcome back to You've Got Talent. I'm Kurt Camphouse, and so far we've had many singers, we've had a freestyle poet, and we've also had a beatboxer. Now add to the mix a drummer. Please welcome to the stage Kedrick Campbell. Kedrick Campbell on drums, thank you so much. Very nice. All right, let's see what our judges have to say, starting with you, Tracy.
Well, the drum playing was great. I mean, you just have no expression on your face. You don't seem very happy. I'm just kind of concerned about that. There's a definite skill to what you're doing. It's just, if you're going to be on stage, you need to have a little more liveliness maybe in your face, a little expression wouldn't hurt, maybe a smile, kind of show us you enjoy playing the drum. That's really about all I have for that one.
Ms. Combs.
I was on the same thing. I wrote down too serious, almost angry, and then I thought about drumline. You had your drumline face on. You remember the movie? And I wanted to see like a hint of a smile like you've got now. Something, I enjoyed it, and it brought back the movie Drumline for sure. But I wanted to see that you were having a good time, that you liked doing it.
And Mr. Brown.
Yeah, I did want to see you grab those sticks, stick them out there, and then drop them. I just wanted to see that. But what bands or drum corps have you played in? Give me Mike.
I play in the East Poinsett County Band, and now I play in the A-State Marching Band and the orchestra. Great.
All right. Well, I wasn't so much. I thought the face. I thought the sternness was kind of part of the act, but that's okay too. But and you play the snare very, very well. It isn't exactly a standalone solo instrument. It's like, okay, it's like it belongs in a group in a way.
You could add a
so
cymbal.
I'm not sure there's much potential, even as well as you do play. I'm not sure there's much potential. Okay, snare drummer tonight. It's like there's no place in the old record bins where he says, okay, trumpet, whatever, symphonic, snare. Here's all the snare records. You almost don't see that. So I wonder about it being a solo instrument at all. So, I don't know where you can go with it.
All right, thank you, judges. So overall consistency, more expression on your face, but a great drumming. Thank you very much, Kedrick. Appreciate it. All right, when we come back, we'll have one more singing performance. Don't go anywhere.
Did you
you buy the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes.
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yup.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes.
The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed. Visit ready.gov.
And welcome back to You've Got Talent. We've seen a drummer, we've seen a freestyle poet, we've seen a beatboxer, and we've also seen some singing talents as well. Add another one to the singing talent list, performing Hurt by Christina Aguilera, Naja Smith.
Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face. You told me how proud you were, but I walked away. If only I knew what I know today. Ooh, ooh. I would hold you in my arms, I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done. Forgive all your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I want to call you, but I know you won't be there. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself by hurting you. Sometimes I feel broke inside, but I won't admit. Sometimes I just wanna hide, 'cause it's you I miss. And it's so hard to say goodbye when it comes to this. Ooh, yeah. Would you tell me I was wrong? Would you help me understand? Are you looking down upon me? Are you proud of who I am? There's nothing I wouldn't do to see your face again, to look into your eyes and see you looking back. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself. Whoa, if I had just one more day, I would tell you how much that I missed you since you went away. Oh, it's dangerous. It's so out of line to try and turn back time. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself. By hurting you.
Naja Smith, thank you so much. That was beautiful. Let's see what our judges have to say, starting with you, Ms. Combs.
You have a beautiful voice, but you need to have it consistent. It fades in and out, and sometimes I can't hear the words or understand the words. But there needs to be a consistency there, you know. 'Cause you've got a beautiful range, but I just couldn't hear all that I needed to hear.
Mr. Wineland.
Was it a difficult song? Is it a difficult song to sing?
I get emotional when I'm singing it.
Okay.
It makes me think of my grandfather that passed away. So
Okay, because
emotions that makes you hard. Makes it hard on you to sing sometimes.
that's the feeling I got, that it was a difficult song for you to sing, that it didn't seem like it just flowed right out of you necessarily. It seems like you were sort of forcing the song out of you in a way. It is a good song, and you have a beautiful voice. It just, I would suggest to you maybe that kind of just let it go, you know, just let the music come out. And
Maybe she was just trying to restrain herself because she was afraid of what would happen if the emotions actually came out.
maybe.
In that case, you need to pick
an
another
emotional
song.
actually could be a very beautiful song. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown.
All right, definitely a very pretty voice, right? And I was sensing kind of what you guys were saying, but I hadn't put it into words yet. But you don't need the glasses when you're out there singing, and we can't see your eyes. So just a couple of things, you know, I'm kind of into the staging, right? Lose the glasses. We see your face. You know, you're hidden behind those things. You might think a little about the wardrobe. We won't go into specifics on that, but I'm not sure that's the best wardrobe for you. All right, but one thing you did very well, I thought, was what I would call gesture. You know, you didn't do arm movements like, you know, the Supremes or something, but I thought your gestures were very nice, not too big, not too little, really good. I like the gestures. All right.
Supremes, do you know how old she is? Supremes?
Okay.
Okay.
See.
All right, thank you, Naja. Thank you, judges, as well.
I tried to
We'll
pick
see
a
you
big
a little
group.
later on in the show, Naja. We thank you very much. All right, coming up, we have another singing performance, performing Hallelujah by Alexandria Burke. Please welcome to the stage Miss Shay Floyd.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall in a major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on a roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, took your throne and cut your hair, and from the lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. It's not a cry
Floyd, beautiful. Thank you so very much. All right, let's see what the judges have to say. I'm not sure I want to know what Mr. Brown has to say, but we'll start with you.
It'll be very positive, I'm sure. Okay, that song is from Shrek, I believe. Am I right? Yes, right? There's an old expression, everybody's doing it, right? So it's a very difficult song to take on, partly because everybody and their aunt is singing this song, right? So it's tough to make that thing your own, you know, and that's a real challenge if you pick a piece of music like that. No, I believe you were off pitch a little bit on occasion. I think flat mostly. Now, do you play an instrument? You play piano. Good. Okay. Right? Because when you play an instrument, you play notes. Right? Hit that, boom, boom, boom. You're on it. Right? And sometimes that's difficult to translate to singing. When I was doing musical theater, they'd say, sing the notes, sing the notes. You know, not just the word, and just kind of, but think about pitch. So have you ever heard of shape note singing? That would be a good thing for you to practice, shape note singing. Shape note singing is interesting stuff, where you're doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You sing the whole song in that way, but it puts you on that. It puts you on that pitch. I think that's something you just need a little more awareness of. All right?
Ms. Combs.
I thought you used the microphone as too much of a crutch. I was distracted by it. It was at times so close to your mouth, I'm thinking, oh, she's going to hit her teeth. And then your words weren't clear for most of the song. And unlike Mr. Brown, I've not seen Shrek. So, I know. I'm sorry. I'm out of touch. So if you could, you know.
She's missing something, isn't she?
Take away from the mic, not depend on it. Seemed like you almost had it in a death grip at sometimes, you know. Maybe you were a little nervous, and I would be too. But, okay.
Mr. Wineland.
My big thing was the singing off key. I don't know if you can hear yourself actually singing, so yeah, that's a big issue as far as I'm concerned. When I hear a song, and I have seen Shrek, and it's definitely not a kids movie.
Okay.
It kind of bothers me that I don't hear the right pitch coming out of your mouth, and so if you can, listen to yourself, and then you can maybe make that correction by listening to your singing.
All right, thank you, judges, and thank you, Shay. A well-done performance. You can have a seat. We'll see you later on in the show. And I'd like to thank all our contestants for performing. I'd like to thank our judges. I'd also like to thank this man behind me, Mr. DJ Rio Durrell. He's playing our funky beats for us. I'm Kurt Camphausen. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like